Brandon Overton stole one from Dale McDowell down at I-75 Speedway for the Spring Nationals event down there. Dale McDowell led almost the entire race until Brandon Overton decided to reel him in and do a last lap pass, taking the lead and taking the checkered flag. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Before we get to the last lap pass, let's start at the beginning of this race here. Dale McDowell was able to take control of the race with about 2 laps into it, where he made a pass for the lead on Trey Mills. Let's take a look at that right here. You see here McDowell underneath of Mills. Mills in that number 14, McDowell in that number 17. Kind of pushes him a little bit wide there and is able to motor past him going down the backstretch and into turns 3 and 4. He now fully has the lead right there, coming out of 4 and onto the front stretch. While McDowell would dominate the rest of the race until that last lap pass by Brandon Overton, Overton had to methodically work his way through the field. Here he is working on Sam Seawright as the number 29 there. Christian Hanger is also right there in front of him. He would work his way on the top side of Seawright right here and then slip right under or right behind Hanger in that number 29 car. Let's take a look. You see, get a good run there on the outside. Is able to motor past him coming out of turn 2 and then slams the door on the bottom. Looks to the bottom of Hanger, but Hanger would be able to hold him off for a number of laps. Overton would try and work him on the bottom for a number of laps, but it wouldn't work. So he would go back to the outside with 32 laps to go, and he would be able to get around Hanger here for that 3rd position. Let's take a look. So he just kind of really just sends it in there into 1 and 2, and then just motors past him coming out of 2 and on to the backstretch, and he would claim that 3rd spot. He would then set his sights on Mills, and this is how he would get Mills. He would do a pass on the inside here. I think it's Overton is right here on the left on the inside, and then Mills is already on the outside, has made his move on the inside. So let's take a look here at the pass. Just kind of pushes him up the outside and then completes the pass coming out of turn 2. And so obviously 25 laps to go. The only car that would be standing in front of him would be Dale McDowell, and he would spend those 25 laps hunting McDowell down. McDowell had a multi-second lead on him, and he would eventually be able to get him here. 2 laps to go. And Overton was able to make up a ton of ground here as McDowell had to check up coming out of turn 4 here as he got into some lap traffic. Let's take a look here at how this happens. You see McDowell has to check up, go to the outside. That allows Overton to get right to his bumper. We got 1 lap to go here. McDowell decides to go to the outside again. Overton takes that inside lane, and that would be the demise there for McDowell. McDowell tries to send it into 3 and 4. He just doesn't have it. And Overton has a really good run off 4 and steals the win. So a pretty fun, exciting race down there at I-75 for the Spring Nationals. It was a lot of fun watching Overton kind of work his way through the field and then hunt down Dale McDowell there at the end. I think Overton was able to really kind of work his car throughout the track. He was able to move it from the bottom to the inside. We saw him kind of work Sam Seawright. We saw him work Christian Hanger on the outside. And then obviously he got Mills on the inside, whereas I felt like McDowell struggled a little bit trying to move his car to the outside, was much stronger on the inside. So it was kind of surprising that he decided to kind of try and go on the outside there on that last lap. But obviously I think that that incident there in 3 and 4 where he had to check up, he really probably thought that might have happened again. And that is what really kind of allowed Overton to steal it. Here is how they finished according to my race pass. Overton obviously took the win. McDowell in 2nd. Sam Seawright finished in 3rd. Ricky Weiss moved up to 4th, moved up 2 spots. Trey Mills fell back 4. He finished in 5th. Pearson Williams moved up 6, finished in 6th. Hudson O'Neill moved up 4 spots, finished in 7th. Donald McIntosh, huge mover there, moved up 14 spots. He finished in 8th. Christian Hanger fell back to 9th. That's where he started. You've got Heath Hinman. He finished 10th. Ethan Dodson finished 11th. Brad Dyer finished 12th. Rusty Ballinger finished 13th. David Payne in 14th. Jackson Heiss in 15th. John Ownby in 16th, Corey Roulette in 17th, Tyler Millwood in 18th, Jamie Oliver in 19th, Mac McCarter 20th, Stormy Scott 21st. He had a mechanical issue. And then Jimmy Owens obviously had a mechanical issue as well, finishing in 22nd. Obviously dropped back 19 spots there. McDowell and Overton were obviously the class of the field because they were lapping Dyer and Dotson, who were in 11th and 12th there at the end of the race. So it just shows you how dominant those two cars were. But what an exciting finish to the race. Let me know what you guys made of this finish. Let me know in the comments below.